Looks kind of good though. Looks like it might be tasty. Oh. Okay, so here is our spread of candy, and this is what we're working with, right? So you can have a close-up look. We have some gummy candy. We have some Nerds. I remember Nerds from back in the 80s. These are old candies, Nerds. But back in the 80s, we had Nerds that had like one taste or one flavor. Now they have grape Nerds and strawberry Nerds, Swedish minis, whatever those are. What's this right here? This is Sour Patch or Sour Punch. This is another Sour Apple. Here's another Dum Dums, root beer flavored Dum Dums, Jolly Rancher, Lollipop Watermelon, Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll, again, I've known from back in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. What's this? Rolo, I don't know what that is. Milky Way also, old school candy. I've never seen these before. This is Tootsie. Another Tootsie like Tootsie Roll. Cherry. Wow. Blueberry or vanilla. I have never seen these types of candies before. These are all new. Cherry, vanilla, Tootsie Roll. Hey everybody, I figured it was time for us to do a fun vlog, right? Given all the stuff that's happened lately, every day we've been talking about Jamaica and what's been happening in Jamaica. For those of you who don't know it, I am Jamaican. Most of you who come here know it already. This is just for the people who might be new to the channel. So, you know, given the hurricane and everything, we've been talking about it constantly. So, time to take a break and do something a little lighthearted and fun. I am not a candy eater. I stopped eating candies a long time ago. However, now I'm a grown man, I'm a dad, I have my own family, and Halloween just passed. And my children went out trick-or-treating, and they came back with lots and lots of candies. So, what you're going to see today is me trying candies that I have not had in over 25 years. I've forgotten completely how all of these candies taste. And some of these candies are actually new to the market, or candies I have never seen before or have never tasted before. So this is going to be pretty fun. Right here in front of me, I have 20 different types of candies. And you're going to watch me taste all 20 of them. And I'm going to give you partially some of the ingredients, what's in them, and a description of how each one tastes. You in the comments section can actually leave which one of these candies you prefer, which one is your favorite, are you a candy eater, and all of that. When I was little, they used to tell us that candies would rot your teeth, so I didn't really eat a lot of candies then. And as I got older, and I mean older like teenager, I just stopped eating candies altogether. So here we are. Let's get into it. Enjoy.
Tootsie Roll we know is this one right here. This is an old school Tootsie Roll. And now apparently they have these as well, which are a variation of that same Tootsie Roll. Over here we have Twizzlers. I think I ate Twizzlers back in the day. Like I said, I'm not really a candy guy. And this is Twizzler with different flavors. Cherry flavored Twizzler. And here is a Tootsie Pop. Wow. So look, they have Tootsie Rolls, they have Tootsie Pops, and they have Tootsies in different flavors. Fruit chews. There's another flavor of a Tootsie. Wow. What flavor is that? I guess we'll get into it in a minute. Starburst right here as well. And of course, the infamous Skittles. Everybody knows Skittles. And then, yeah, Skittles have been around for quite a long time. And then
okay, so if you want to know, I'm just a Jamaican kid who had the privilege of growing up. Well, I'm not a kid anymore, but I was a Jamaican kid who had the privilege of growing up in two beautiful countries. I grew up in the United States of America, and I grew up in Jamaica at the same time. So I'm one of those Jamaicans that have been here since I was a small child. So I'm very much assimilated into American culture, but I'm still very much a Jamaican. There goes my flag. That flag represents me well. It's half Jamaican, half American. Anyways, the first candy that we're going to try is this one right here. Alright, I have a spit bag on the ground, and I have a mason jar of water to wash my mouth out. just so we have like the taste doesn't stay in there, so I can get on to the next candy and I'm not tasting a bunch of different candies at the same time and getting the flavors confused. So let's get into the candy. All right, I don't think this camera has autofocus. All right, so our first candy is the Haribo Star Mix gummy candies, and I'll taste one of these. So it looks like, why does it look like it has a ball? Hey, anyways, look. Oh my. Okay. I don't think I want to swallow that one. Okay. It kind of tastes. The Haribo Star Mix, it kind of tastes sweet, but it has a plastic taste to it. It's like you're chewing on plastic. Ugh. But it's sweet plastic. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I don't think that's good. Tastes sweet though, and I could see why any child would probably want to chew on it, but I can't get past the plastics. The next one we're going to taste though is a Sour Punch. This is a Sour Punch. It looks like this. It kind of looks like a Twizzler. Feels like a Twizzler, but it's Sour Punch. So, here we go with the Sour Punch. I'm gonna rip that Sour Punch open. Get it right in there. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Ah. Who does that? Yeah. Okay. That's not fun. And it gets jammed in your teeth. So, Sour Punch. You can look them up at SouFLoTV.com. If you're into sour things, then Sour Punch. Oh! Sour Punch might be the way to go for you if you're into sour things. Okay, clear the palate. Clear the palate. That Sour Punch, it really has a punch. It is super sour. If you really like super sour candy, that Sour Punch, that is the one for you. SouFLoTV.com. Moving right along. Let's get into some nerds. Let's go old school. Let's try grape flavor first. I love grapes, as in grape fruits, grape, not grape candy flavored, because they're usually artificially flavored. Let me see. If I can see the ingredients to this, www.nerdscandy.com. You can check them out at www.nerdscandy.com. For nutritional information, you must call 1-800-280-6834. Am I sure I want to eat this? For nutritional information. This is never a good sign. This is never a good sign when there are no ingredients on your food you're about to consume and it's packaged for sale on a store shelf and it says for your ingredients or nutrients, please call a 1-800 number. Yeah, let's give it a try anyways. Nerds, grape nerds. They come in a small, tiny packet like this. A little box. I've opened the box. So the box is now open. And they're like little pebbles in there. You can see it. Little pebbles of candy. So I'm going to take a few of those, like 10 of them or so, throw them in my mouth and see what happens. Alright, grape candy nerds. Let's go. Very grapey. Actually tastes like real grape. Interesting. I wonder if they use real grape or artificial flavoring. I'm gonna crack them. Ah. Now that's intense. I love grapes. I like anything grape flavored. Okay. Those are pretty good. That's the first one I've swallowed all of it so far. I think I'm going to keep these around. Nerds. Right. Grape flavored nerds. That was pretty good. They're crunchy. Once you start to bite into them, first you suck on them. Pause. And then you start chewing on them. And once you start chewing on them, the flavor becomes even more like super intense grape. Here's another Nerds strawberry this time. And it comes in a small box like this. Strawberry Nerds, right? Okay, so I'm going to open the box. And just like the other one, the grape flavor, it says www.nerdscandy.com. And they're on TikTok, they're on Instagram, they're on Facebook. And what else does it say? For nutrition information, call 1-800-280-6934. All right. Now, pop this box open. This is strawberry. If we're speaking of fruits, I love strawberries as well. So, a bowl of strawberries and grapes, that's eating healthy. So, and they come in the box and they look just like the grape ones, like these. I was expecting them to like pop in my mouth, like pop, 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 pop. There was a candy back in the day that kind of looked like these Nerds. And when you put them in your mouth, they would like pop, pop, pop. This is not doing it. So I don't think these are the candies. Like I said, it's been over 25 years since I've had candies, these candies. So here I go. A handful of Nerds. And I'm going to pop them in my mouth and see what it does. Wow. Very pleasant. Very pleasant. Very pleasant. Now it's getting crunchy. And again, the same thing. Same effect. Intense strawberry. It's strawberry when you first pop it in your mouth. But then it gets intense strawberry once you crunch them. It's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and wash my mouth out. Or drink some water. Swedish fish. Swedish fish. I've never had this before. Okay. So, soft and chewy candy. It says on the front, soft and chewy candy. I think these candies were bought in big packs, and they're not labeled for individual sale, and that's the reason why the ingredients is not on every individual packet. Okay, so the Swedish fish looks like this. It's a fish, or it's shaped like a fish, and it says Swedish in words on the fish, and it's that. A red, soft, like gummy candy that's supposed to be chewy. I don't know what the taste is like. It doesn't say what the flavoring is like. I'll tell you right now. Okay. That was pleasant. That was nice. Goes down pretty well. Tastes pretty good. I think I'll keep this one as well. Swedish fish. Wow. First time I've ever tasted that. Wow. Okay. Let's go for one of the chocolates. I am looking at a Milky Way. A Milky Way. Here's a mini Milky Way, because I've seen bigger ones than this. So a mini Milky Way looks like that, right? Milky Way. It's a chocolate bar. And it says it contains milk, eggs, soy, and may contain peanut. I love peanuts. I eat peanuts raw or roasted with a little bit of salt. If this is dairy milk, I am lactose intolerant, so I'm probably going to be pooping all over the place after I eat this. Or maybe this is not enough to make me do that. I eat eggs, even though I'm lactose intolerant, and soy. Fun fact, sometimes, right, if you're a bit constipated or, well, me, or TMI, or you just want to go to the bathroom and have everything come out of your stomach, sit on the toilet and clear your stomach out. In Jamaica, we call it a washout. You want a washout. That's what your elders always said to you as a kid, right? Your belly starts to get too big or you start eating too much. They're like, you know, say worm in you? You want a washout. So they would give you like these bitter herbs and whatever, Cersei and all these other things to wash you out, senna, to wash you out, so everything comes out of your system and you just drink water, lots of water for that day, and until everything is out your system. For me, I found out that milk does that. Cow's milk, I'm going to the bathroom and everything is coming out. So when I say I'm lactose intolerant, I can't do cow's milk. I can't do cow's milk unless I want to go to the bathroom. Then I do it, and I actually use it just to go to the bathroom. No, TMI. Okay, let's get to this Milky Way. So the Milky Way is like this, right? Kind of like almost my complexion. Brown, you know, nice brown color to it. Oh, it has something on the inside. Okay, the inside of it looks like that. Right, whatever that is. Yeah, it looks kind of good though. Looks like it might be tasty. Wow, caramel. I think that's caramel. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a try and see what it's hitting for. I'll take a smaller piece though. Oh wow. Let me just go ahead and eat the other piece. Damn. Milky Way. Either my stomach's gonna be hurting after this, or something. Because I haven't had these in over 25 years. The Milky Way is good. It's milky. Milky Way. It's milky. It has a nice caramel, chocolate mixed taste to it. You know what's crazy? What's crazy is I'll probably never eat these again for another 25 years. I'll be an old man by then. Old man with no teeth, just gumming my candy. Anyways, let's get on to another candy. Let's go with Twizzlers. We'll start off with this Twizzler right here says Twizzler on it, right? Okay. Let's see. Again, these are not intended for individual sales, and you must call this number to find out all the ingredients that are in it. Could you imagine having to call a 1-800 number to find out all the ingredients that are in that are in your food? Hello? Yes. May I ask you what's in this Twizzler that I'm about to consume? What if they tell you something you don't want to hear? You bought it already, so now you're gonna have to throw it away. Because most places don't take food back. So it looks like this, right? It has a feel, a texture to it that feels like, plastic, rubber, kind of, very much feels like rubber, plasticky kind of feeling. Look, close up, looks like that. I don't know. Okay, let's see. It's not stretchy, because you try to stretch it and it breaks. See? It's not stretchy, but it's very twisty. Okay. I have no taste. Take that back. It has a bland... Yeah, no. Twizzler is a no. That, no. Maybe some people like Twizzler, I don't. It has a bland taste to it, and the texture is like plastic. It tastes like plastic. While we're at it, there's another Twizzler here. Let's try the other Twizzler, which is the strawberry, and see if it tastes a little bit better than the Twizzler that we just tasted. Let's see. See, Twizzler cherry, not strawberry, cherry. So here's a Twizzler cherry, and we're gonna give that a try. It probably doesn't taste much different. The one I just tried was a strawberry. This is the cherry. They both look the same. So obviously, well, strawberries and cherries. Oh, it smells like cherries. Actually smells like real cherries. It has a intense cherry smell. Same texture, looks the same. It's very twisty and super plasticky. Feels very plastic. Okay, it's not stretchy. If you try to stretch it, it breaks. See? Can't stretch it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get a big piece of this cherry Twizzler. And it gets stuck in your teeth. It's like stuck in your teeth, so I can't. Ha! No. That's definitely, it tastes like plastic. Yeah. Gotta wash that out. That Twizzler smells like cherry. Tastes like a light hint of cherry with a whole lot of plastic. Heavy on the plastic. Whoever is making that, I'm sure y'all can do better. What are these? Smarties. These are from the 80s. Smarties. Smarties? These? I remember these from the 80s. I didn't eat them. I've never had these before, but I know them. So we're gonna go ahead and try these Smarties and see. They come in a roll and they're already like individual pieces. See if I can show it to you without dropping it. They're like that, individual pieces. They're up, dropping some of them. You get the idea. So I'm gonna pop like 2 of these in my mouth. Okay, so they're different colors, which could indicate that they are different flavors. The colors are pretty light, so you can't see it on camera, but there's like purple, blue, yellow, pink. Purple, blue, yellow, and pink. Let's try a yellow one first. Okay. Bring back memories. North Miami Junior High. Memories. I ate that. Let's see if the different colors. That was a pink one. This is a blue one. You probably can't see it. It looks white on camera. Ah, they do taste different. Ooh, that blue one is sour. Okay, so these are assorted candies, different flavors of the Smarties. The pink one was light, kind of strawberry-ish, hint of. That blue one, I don't know what that was. It was super sour. It's actually not blue, it's green. That might be sour apple. That was super sour. The yellow one, rather. You know what? I'm gonna pass on those. Smarties, you got me. I don't want any more Smarties though. Let's go ahead and try. We have these 2 right here. These are 2 blow pops. We're gonna try these blow pops. These are from the OG, the granddaddy, the Tootsie Roll. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. Yeah, you might not know about that. That's a Miami thing. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. It might be a southern thing even. So I'm guessing this one is chocolate. This is a Tootsie Roll. It comes wrapped up. It's a blow pop. Looks like that. Comes wrapped up. And it says Tootsie on the back with children at play. There's a little girl, a little boy riding on the back of a scooter, a little tricycle. He's standing on the back, she's sitting down pedaling. It's really geared towards kids, really. Here's the ingredients. Sugar, corn syrup, cocoa palm oil, condensed skim milk, whey, artificial, and okay, so the ingredients is sugar, corn syrup, cocoa palm oil, condensed skim milk, whey, artificial and natural flavors, and soy lecithin. Everything has some fake flavor in it these days. Let's give it a try. And sorry to my Jamaican brothers, I couldn't put it down and smash it with a hammer and pick up little pieces and chew on them. Because if you're a man and you're out here like this with a lollipop and you're like, all you're gonna hear in the background from Jamaica is a why for that. I like this. I absolutely like this. This is Tootsie Roll Pop, chocolate Tootsie Roll Pop. I absolutely like this. It tastes very chocolatey, milky. I like this one. I'm gonna keep this one over here. Let's get to the other Tootsie Roll Pop. When I was growing up, Tootsie Roll was just Tootsie Roll. We didn't have Tootsie Roll Pops. And now we have Tootsie Roll Pops with different flavors. So here's one. I'm unraveling a Tootsie Roll Pop with different flavor. This, I'm guessing it's grape because it's purple. It's already broken. It looks like that. And like I said earlier, I love anything grape. So let's see if they got the grape flavor right with this. Because I'm pretty sure this is artificial flavoring. Which means they took it to a lab and they mixed it until their ingredients until they got grape. So the ingredients in this: sugar, corn syrup, palm oil, citric acid, condensed skim milk, cocoa, again, whey, cocoa and grape, artificial and natural flavors, soy lecithin, artificial colors, including FD and C, red 40, and blue 1. That sounds like a science experiment. Let me wash my mouth out for that one. Okay, let's go. Why do I keep doing that? I love grape. I'm trying to find the grape in this. I'm getting like a hint of grape flavor. Okay, there it is. Starting to get intense. I don't know if there's like a wax coating on the outside of the candy. Maybe so it doesn't stick to this paper right here that it's wrapped in. Once you give it a couple of good sucks, it kind of turns into why for that couple of good sucks? Why? I think you're what? Once you give it a couple of good go at it, it gets pretty sweet and intense grape. That's pretty good too. I can't complain about this one. So Tootsie Pops, the Tootsie Pops are pretty good. So while we're on Tootsie Pops, let's go for the OG Tootsie. This is the OG Tootsie. Tootsie Roll. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. There's actually a song called Tootsie Roll. Ingredients. That's crazy because the ingredients are all the same. Sugar, corn syrup, palm oil, condensed skim milk, cocoa, whey, soy, lecithin, artificial and natural flavors. And it's made in Chicago, Illinois. Okay, made in America. Let's see. I wonder if these are one of the candies that are banned in certain foreign countries. All right, let's see what we're working with here, Mr. Tootsie. First of all, it looks like a turd. Like, no, doesn't it look like a turd? It looks like a piece of dookie. Look, it looks like a piece of dookie. Anyways, it feels like, oh my gosh, it is tough. Is it stretchy? Let's see if it's stretchy. Well, sorta, kinda. Now it really looks like a piece of dookie. Yo, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. There's nothing on the inside. Same stuff that's on the outside. It is one solid piece of candy. It looks like that. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a try and see what we're working with here. Oh man, definitely brings back memories. Oh. This is walking home from school, North Miami Junior High. I used to live on 6th Avenue And then I was about to get jumped and I had to run. I got punched in the back of my head. And I didn't stay to fight. I took the punch in the back of my head and I ran. Okay, snap out of it. These are pretty good. That's what I did to it. Now it really looks like a piece of dookie. So I guess the more you chew it, the more it actually looks like, ew. If I went into a hotel room, bathroom, and I saw this in the bathroom, what would you think this was? But it tastes really good. So I didn't think it was gonna taste good because it feels weird. But Tootsie Roll, you did your thing. All Tootsies are good tasting. So we're gonna wash out. We got a few more candies to go. We're gonna speed it up a little bit. So here's the Starburst. Starburst comes in a packet like this. This is the original Starburst Fruit Chews. It looks like that. Alright, we're gonna pop that open real quick. Oh, they're individually wrapped in different flavors inside of that packet. And they come out like this. And then there's a strawberry and there's a cherry. Is this strawberry, the pink one? Yep. One strawberry, this one cherry, the red one. We're gonna try both of those. That's cool. More bang for your buck. They say good things come in small packages. I don't know if that's good. Let's give it a try. That would be the strawberry one. Wow. Interesting. Pretty good. I don't like these candies that get into your teeth though. Like, you know, kind of get stuck in your teeth. You gotta be like, like that. I don't like that. And this is one of those. But the flavor, see, it's stuck in my gum, and now it's stuck to my gum. Okay. Enough of that. That was the strawberry Starburst. Very good. Now let's try the cherry Starburst. Stuck in your teeth. Stuck to the roof of your mouth, your gum. I don't like that. But I like the flavor. So let's try their cherry. It's not chewy. It is not chewy. You have to chew. It becomes chewy after you chew it for a while. God damn. God. Lee. Very strawberry though. I like the strawberry flavor in this one. Definitely, they got the flavors right. I just don't like the sticking to my gum and sticking to my teeth. Pretty nice though. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that one. And while we're at it, Jolly Rancher Lollipop, watermelon, naturally and artificially flavored. Careful. Small objects like hard candies may inadvertently become lodged in your throat. Damn. I don't want that. I'm the only one here. There will be nobody here to Heimlich maneuver me. Nobody. I choke to death off a piece of candy. So it comes out like this. And that's the Jolly Rancher Lollipop. Watermelon flavor. Okay, let's go for that one. See what it tastes like. It tastes like a young watermelon. Here's a fun fact. I juiced a watermelon last night. with some lemon and some ginger in it. And I got like 4 bottles, 4 of these. That's why I have these bottles, because they're for storage for my juicing. And I got 4 of these bottles and a half. And I drank the half and put the other 4 in the refrigerator. So they're in there. So I'm comparing this to that watermelon taste from last night. It doesn't taste like watermelon. It looks, they market it like this. So it looks like the organic watermelon with the seeds and all that. And then you have this. But it doesn't taste like watermelon. It tastes... No, I'm throwing it away. It tastes like candy. It tastes like somebody was trying to get watermelon, but they didn't quite get watermelon. That's what it tastes like. Alright. Let's go for some Skittles. Skittles. I remember traveling to the UK back in the day. I had just turned 18. And I went over to the UK and my cousins were like, did you bring any Skittles? Did you bring any Skittles? They Skittles. Did you bring any Skittles with the different colors? They were like, did you bring any Skittles? And I'm like, why do you want Skittles from the US? Skittles is the same everywhere. And they're like, no, they're not. We only have Skittles that has 1 color in each pack. So if they open this, it'll be all gray, all green, all red, all blue. In the United States of America, we have Skittles that has multiple colors in it. Taste the rainbow kind of thing, right? And we've always had that. Other countries have not always had that. And I've heard also that in some countries, this is banned. Skittles is banned. So, prompts me to take a look at the ingredients. And of course, this is not meant for individual sale, therefore the ingredients are not on the package. But you can call this 1-800 number and they'll tell you what the ingredients are. And that is that. In this packet though, they have strawberry, melonberry, raspberry, wild cherry, and berry punch. www.skittles.com. And you can find them also at www.facebook.com/Skittles. Let's go ahead and open that one and give these Skittles a try. I'm not going to taste them individually. I'm going to eat them like how I think most people eat them. You just grab yourself a handful of Skittles, right? I don't want that many. I just want 1 of each flavor. 1, 2, 3. 1 of each flavor. A red one, a brown one, a blue one, a green one. Red, brown, blue, and green. Red, brown, blue, and green. Red, brown, blue, and green. And everything else in between. Red, brown, blue, and green. Alright, and the orange one. So that's what it's looking like. Red, brown, blue, green, and orange. And I'll just pop all those in my mouth at the same time and taste the rainbow. Because in order for you to taste the rainbow, you wouldn't separate the different colors in the rainbow. You would have to taste the whole rainbow, right? Taste the rainbow. Alright. Oh wow. Damn, Skittles. That is pretty good. Damn. I think I found a favorite. Skittles is pretty good. Yeah. I'm tasting all the different flavors. It's like my senses are going off. It's like strawberry, lemon berry, all the berries in here. I could actually taste each one. Wild berry, berry punch, raspberry, melon berry. And then when you're done, it comes down to this. A ball of sugar. That's crazy. This is a ball of processed sugar. Kind of reminds me of the sugar that my grandmother would use, granulated white sugar for baking. But I like the Skittles. The best one so far. We got a few more candies here to try, so we're going to roll along. There's a trolley. Sour Bite Crawlers Minis. I've never had these before. I've never even heard of these before. Not labeled for individual sale. Call this 1-800 number. And now I'm thinking this is what they all say when they're not labeled for individual sale. Let me go ahead and pop this one open. See what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? And it looks like this. They look like this. Here's one. Here's the other one. They're gummy, soft. I'm gonna go ahead and pop them in my mouth. See what it does. No, that's sour. That's sour, but they're a good sour. I don't know about good. I take that back. I don't like sour candies. They have a nice balance of sweet and sour at the same time. They have a nice balance of sweet and sour at the same time, but they're not my favorite. Not my favorite. Okay, Mott's. I buy Mott's applesauce for my children. This is Mott's making candy now. I don't know, Mott's. Let's see what you're working with. And it says learn it in Spanish and in English. Assorted fruits. Assorted fruits. I'm guessing they have like a variety in here. These look like my kids' vitamins. They look exactly like my kids' vitamins. Kai and Milani takes vitamins and they look like these vitamin gummies. Like that. Drop the yellow one. Yeah. 3 to 5 second rule. It wasn't down there long enough to not eat it. It's going in. So they look like that. We're just going to pop those in our mouths. See? Oh my God. Nope. No. That. Not only do they look like my kids' gummies, but these, like their gummy vitamins, these actually taste like my kids' gummies vitamins. Because I've tasted their vitamins. If you're going to feed something to your children, I think you should taste it yourself, right? Yeah, this tastes exactly like their vitamins. It has a medicinal taste to it. It tastes like medicine. And also, it's chewy. Like, no. It didn't taste like candy. So here is Rolo. A creamy caramel wrapped in rich chocolate candy called Rolo. Rolo. Rolo looks like this. I'll rip the packet open. So it looks like that. We're going to go ahead and get us some Rolo. www.askhershey.com. Oh, so Rolo is made by Hershey. Might be good. Hershey is known to be candy boss. And it comes like that. Alright. Let's see the... Oh. And I smashed it with my finger and it looks like there's that on the inside. Caramel on the inside. Ooh, caramel on the inside. Caramel on the inside. Chocolate on the outside. Let's see. You know what? Hershey is pretty good. This reminds me of chocolate bars we used to eat back in the day. My Uncle Ricky used to come to the house while I was living with his mom, which is my grandmother, whose picture is right here over me, who passed away not too long ago. God bless her soul. And Uncle Ricky used to bring these chocolate bars, Hershey bars, huge Hershey bars, and he would give it to the kids. It was 6 of us in the house, and he would tell us to break it up and share it. That's what that Rolo tasted like just now. I ate all of it, by the way. Didn't put any in the garbage. I have like 4 more candy bars to go. Hang in there. Twix. There's a Twix. I remember Twix from back in the day as well. I don't remember eating Twix, but I remember seeing Twix from back in the day. They had Twix commercials as well. And again, all these chocolate candies look the same. They just have different consistency. Let me see if Twix is... Look, it breaks open just like a Rolo. It looks pretty much just like the Rolo. Right? Creamy caramel on the inside. Let's... Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, damn. I'm about to eat all of this. This actually has a wafer. A crunchy wafer in it. Wow. Twix. Yeah. Why does that look like a messed up toenail? Anyways, I'm about to eat all of this because this Twix is really good. It has this crunchy... It's a thin layer of chocolate that's spread over a thin layer of wafer. Tastes like vanilla wafer. And then it has that caramel, chewy caramel in the middle. And it's not the kind of chewy that sticks to your gum. It's pretty good. We have 4 more candies to try. Let's go. Here we have Fruit Chews. Fruit Chews. I have never heard of these before. Who makes these? Oh, Tootsie. These are the different candies from Tootsie I was talking about. So all of these are Tootsie candies. And they're called Fruit Chews from Tootsie. Remember we tried earlier the Tootsie lollipops? Right? We tried the grape and the chocolate Tootsie lollipop, and now we have Tootsie Chews. And here is, I'll tell you the different flavors, and we also tried the Granddaddy Tootsie, which is the original Tootsie. And now we have Fruit Chews from Tootsie. They're all artificially flavored, by the way. Wouldn't it be nice if all these were actually naturally flavored? Artificially flavored, artificially flavored, artificially flavored. So here is Fruit Chews orange. I guess that's why it's in the color orange. The blue one is actually vanilla. I would think the blue one would have been like blueberry or something. It's vanilla. And this red one or pink one is cherry. Let's run through these really quickly. So start with the cherry. Same consistency as Tootsie, original Tootsie. Sticks to your gum just See? Sticks to your gum just the same. Don't like that. Let's go for the vanilla Tootsie. It's in a blue packet, but it comes out white. So blue on the outside, white on the inside. Holy crap, it has no flavor. There's absolutely nothing there. Okay, wait a minute, it's coming, it's coming. Tastes like condensed milk. Yep, condensed milk. So the vanilla one tastes like condensed milk. This is the crazy one, I guess. It comes in a blue packet, but the candy itself is white, and it tastes like condensed milk, which also carries the color of condensed milk. Alright, I'm gonna wash our mouth out and go for the last one. The orange flavor. I'm betting the orange flavor is gonna be intense. Okay, so let's get to it. We're going for the orange flavor Tootsie. We tried the other two and the Granddaddy Tootsie, orange flavor. They all look the same. They all feel the same as in texture, right? They're a bit stretchy, but not too much. And they all stick to the roof of your mouth, your gum. Let's see. Very orangey. Okay. Very nice orange flavor. Actually tastes like orange. Doesn't taste like an artificial lab-made science project that has an orange twist to it. It tastes like actual orange. But again, it's sticking to the top of my mouth, the roof of your gum. I don't like that. Yeah. I would think a child probably wouldn't like that either. It's like jammed up in there. They gotta go in there, like dig it out. We have two more to try and then we're done. Hey, at the end of this video, if you enjoyed this content, click the subscribe button for this channel. Also, leave a short comment. What do you think about the different candies? Which one was your favorite? At the end of it, I'll tell you which one was my favorite. And also, if you would like to see more content like this, right? We're trying to diversify the content so we're not always just talking about the same thing all the time kind of thing. So this right here is called Dum Dums. And this is a root beer Dum Dum. The wrapping looks like that. It actually says Dum Dums, and it's a root beer flavored Dum Dum. That's crazy. Back in the day, when we wanted to call you stupid or slow, we would say dum dum. Not a dummy, we would just say dum dum, right? So I guess that's a dum dum, root beer flavored. I don't know what root beer tastes like because I've never had a root beer. It tastes like the root of something though. Nah. Nah. We're on to the last one. This is a sour apple. Save the sour apple for the last one. It comes wrapped up like this. It's a mini blow pop, lollipop, whatever. It looks like these, except for it's tinier, right? And that's it. It's supposed to be sour apple. Let's give it a go. I don't taste anything. Don't taste anything. Sucking intensely. Still not tasting anything. It's supposed to be sour apple. It really has no taste. I don't even know what company it comes from. It just says sour apple on the outside of the wrapper. Oh man, this is disappointing. I saved this for last because I thought it was going to be like, but it's not. It actually almost has no taste. And then there's a slight pleasant taste at the end. Like, that's not sour apple. Alright, y'all. Look, almost drank a whole mason jar of water. Listen, if you enjoyed that and you want us to do more of Taste This or whatever else there is, leave your suggestions in the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button to the channel. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you're notified every time a new video goes up on SouFLoTV. See you again sometime soon. I'm out. Peace.